The night leans softly on my window, a fading photograph in silver light. Your shadow lingers in the hallway, like a whisper holding tight. The clock keeps beating like a heartache, each second falling slow and deep. I hear your name inside the silence, in the corners of my sleep. The chair across remains unspoken, dust settles where your hands once lay. The room still breathes in quiet echoes of words we could not say. I walk the streets we used to wander, past every doorway we once knew. The city hums without a reason, but every road leads back to you. A cup of coffee growing colder, morning light across the floor. I almost turn to speak your name, then remember you're no more. I trace the cracks along the ceiling, counting days that will not move. Every mark becomes a memory, with nothing left to prove. The radio plays our old song, a melody we used to share. It fills the room with tender ghosts of love that once lived there. I tried to fold away the letters, tie them up and let them rest, but paper cannot hold the silence still beating in my chest. Your sweater hangs inside the closet, carrying your faint perfume. It falls around my tired shoulders in this quiet room. Rain taps gently on the rooftop, like fingers at my door. I almost rise to let you in, then stop myself once more. The mirror shows a little older, eyes that learn to hide the ache, smiles practiced in the daylight, nights that never truly break. Streetlights glow along the pavement, neon trembling in the rain. Faces blur into the distance, but yours remains the same. I thought that love would fade like footprints, vanishing beneath the sea, but longing writes your name in stone, too deep to set me free. Autumn gathers by the window, gold turning into brown. Seasons shift without permission, yet you are still around. Longing still stays beside me, like a coat I can't lay down. It follows every quiet heartbeat through this small and silent town. You knocked upon a closing door with flowers in your trembling hand. I had already packed my heart like dust across a foreign land. Your voice was warm like early spring, soft sunlight after endless rain. But I had built my walls too high from years of quieted pain. You said my name so tenderly, as if it still belonged to you. But I had learned to live alone with skies no longer blue. We stood between what was and is, two shadows in the fading light. You came with all the words I dreamed, but they arrived too late that night. I used to pray for love like yours, a steady hand, a faithful flame. But hope had slowly dimmed itself before you ever came. You saw the cracks inside my smile, the sadness I could never hide. You reached for me with open arms, but I had turned aside. The seasons changed without a sound while I was learning how to fall. By the time your footsteps found my door, I felt nothing at all. Love arrived too late for me, like summer after snow. The fields had long been empty, with nothing left to grow. I once would have believed in us, in promises and plans, but time had slipped between my fingers like water through my hands. You brought a light I used to seek, a warmth I used to know, but winter stayed inside my chest, refusing still to go. You traced tomorrow in the air with gentle, hopeful lines, but I was staring at goodbye between the silent signs. If only you had come before the nights had turned so cold, before I locked away my heart in silence wrapped in gold. You were everything I needed, everything I dreamed. But dreams grow tired of waiting, and nothing's what it seemed. Love arrived too late for me when I had stopped believing. It knocked upon a silent soul already past the grieving. You offered me a second chance, a place where I could stay, but I had learned to walk alone and slowly fade away. We parted in the evening rain with words we didn't say. You came to me with perfect love, but love had lost its way. The morning broke without a sound, no footsteps on the wooden floor. Your cup remained beside the sink, but you were there no more. The curtains moved in gentle air, like nothing had been torn apart. The world went on in quiet ways while something left my heart. I stood beneath the empty sky with questions in my hand. The street looked just the way it did, but I could barely stand. Your side of the bed was cold, the pillow smooth and still. The silence pressed against my chest with unexpected will. Alone since that day, I learned the weight of air, how heavy every breath can be when no one's standing there. The calendar on the kitchen wall kept turning page by page, but time refused to comfort me or soften up the ache. Friends would ask if I was fine, I'd nod and look away, smiling like a practice line with nothing left to say. The radio filled the quiet room with songs about new stars, but every lyric felt too bright for fractured, fragile hearts. I walked the park we used to love, past benches carved with names. The lake still held the evening light, but nothing felt the same. Alone since that day, the nights grew twice as long. The moon would hang above the roof like an unfinished song. I kept your jacket by the door in case you changed your mind, as if the wind might bring you back through streets you left behind. The mirror showed a braver face than what I felt inside. I mastered how to stand upright while something slowly died. The house became a hollow place with echoes on the stairs. Every room remembered you in quiet little flares. I tried to fill the afternoons with work and borrowed noise, but even crowded avenues couldn't drown your voice. Alone since that day, I measured life inside, counting all the hours between the last goodbyes. Winter came and winter went without a single sign that healing had begun at all or drawn a different line. I watched the seasons shift again like scenes in passing trains, faces blurred beyond the glass, but you remain. I folded up the photographs and boxed away the past, but memories are stubborn things, they're never built to last. Some nights I'd almost hear you call from somewhere down the hall. I'd hold my breath and close my eyes and feel the silent fall. Alone since that day, I grew used to the rain, how steady drops can teach a heart to live with quiet pain. And if tomorrow brings a dawn that looks the same as then, I'll still be here remembering the day you left and when. The sun fell low behind the roofs in colors soft and gold. The sky was brushed with quiet fire, like stories never told. A breeze moved through the city lights with something warm and blue. The twilight held a fragile glow, an evening that looked like you. The windows caught the fading day in amber, rose and gray. I stood beside the riverbank and watched the light decay. Your laughter seemed to drift across the water's gentle skin, like echoes of a summer past that once had lived within. An evening that looked like you, soft around the edges, tender as a whispered truth between unspoken pledges. The street lamps blinked awake one by one, like stars learning to shine. The air was thick with memories of your hand touching mine. The cafe where we used to sit still hummed with quiet sound. Two empty chairs beside the glass where we once lingered long. The sky turned deeper shades of blue, then violet and then near black. Each color held a part of you that time could not take back. An evening that looked like you, gentle but leaving soon, like sunlight slipping through my hands or a fading tune. The first star trembled in the dark above the distant trees. I felt your name within the wind, carried by the breeze. I walked beneath the city signs, neon softly bright, but every glow felt borrowed light against the coming night. The river mirrored scattered gold, then silver in the shade, like promises we used to make that slowly start to fade. An evening that looked like you, quiet and almost near, close enough to feel your warmth but never truly here. The horizon blurred in tender haze where day and night collide. I thought I saw your silhouette walking by my side. A passing car, a fleeting glance, reflections in the rain. For just a second I believed you'd come to me again. An evening that looked like you, soft, unfinished, slow, like something beautiful and brief that I can't let go. The moon rose pale above the roofs with calm and silver grace. Its light fell softly on the streets and on my upturned face. I stayed until the sky grew dark and colors slipped away, holding on to what remained of you within that day. The house still stands upon the hill, with windows facing west. The paint is peeling from the walls, but it remembers best the porch we built with borrowed nails. Still creaks beneath the sky. It holds the weight of whispered dreams and promises gone by. The garden where we planted hope now grows in quiet shade. The roses bloom without our hands, where loved ones stayed. I walked the hallway slow and still, my fingers on the frame. Each doorway keeps a trace of you, like echoes of your name. The kitchen light above the sink still flickers now and then, as if it knows the nights we stood and talked of when and when. Where love once stayed, the air feels warm and thin, as if your laughter lingers there and might return again. The table bears a subtle mark from cups we used to share, two circles pressed into the wood of moments unaware. The curtains fade in afternoon, where sunlight used to fall. I hear your footsteps in the dust that drifts along the hall. The clock upon the mantelpiece still ticks in steady rhyme. It never paused the day you left, nor slowed the hands of time. Where love once stayed, the silence hums so low, like something sacred in the walls that only we would know. The bedroom holds a quiet hush, the bed too wide at night. Your pillow keeps its hollow shape, bathed in silver light. I open drawers of folded past, old letters tied with thread, your careful handwriting still alive in words we never said. The mirror in the corner room reflects a softer face than who I am without your touch in this forgotten place. Where love once stayed, the floors recall our feet, the rhythm of a life we made incomplete. The fireplace is cold and gray, but once it held a flame. We sat beside its trembling glow and whispered out our names. Outside the wind moves through the trees, like breath across the years. It carries faint familiar tones of laughter mixed with tears. The staircase bends beneath my step, as though it recognized the way we'd pause halfway between our doubts and our disguises. Where love once stayed, the walls are standing strong, but something tender left with you and hasn't stayed for long. I stand beneath the fading dusk, with keys still in my hand. This house is just a shell of wood, without what we once planned. If I should close the door tonight and turn the lock away, I know a part of me will live where love once stayed. Night leans softly on my window, a fading photograph in silver light. Your shadow lingers in the hallway, like a whisper holding tight. The clock keeps beating like a heartache, each second falling slow and deep. I hear your name inside the silence, in the corners of my sleep. The chair across remains unspoken. Dust settles where your hands once lay. The room still breathes in quiet echoes of words we could not say. I walk the streets we used to wander, past every doorway we once knew. The city hums without a reason, but every road leads back to you. A cup of coffee growing colder, morning light across the floor. I almost turn to speak your name, then remember you're no more. I trace the cracks along the ceiling, counting days that will not move. Every mark becomes a memory, with nothing left to prove. The radio plays our old song, a melody we used to share. It fills the room with tender ghosts of love that once lived there. I tried to fold away the letters, tie them up and let them rest, but paper cannot hold the silence still beating in my chest. Your sweater hangs inside the closet, carrying your faint perfume. It falls around my tired shoulders in this quiet room. Rain taps gently on the rooftop, like fingers at my door. I almost rise to let you in, then stop myself once more. The mirror shows a little older, eyes that learn to hide the ache, smiles practiced in the daylight, nights that never truly break. Streetlights glow along the pavement, neon trembling in the rain. Faces blur into the distance, but yours remains the same. I thought that love would fade like footprints, vanishing beneath the sea. But longing writes your name in stone, too deep to set me free. Autumn gathers by the window, gold turning into brown. Seasons shift without permission, yet you are still around. Longing still stays beside me, like a coat I can't lay down. It follows every quiet heartbeat through this small and silent town. You knocked upon a closing door with flowers in your trembling hand. I had already packed my heart like dust across a foreign land. Your voice was warm like early spring, soft sunlight after endless rain. But I had built my walls too high from years of quiet pain. You said my name so tenderly, as if it still belonged to you. But I had learned to live alone with skies no longer blue. We stood between what was and is, two shadows in the fading light. You came with all the words I dreamed, but they arrived too late that night. I used to pray for love like yours, a steady hand, a faithful flame. But hope had slowly dimmed itself before you ever came. You saw the cracks inside my smile, the sadness I could never hide. You reached for me with open arms, but I had turned aside. The seasons changed without a sound, while I was learning how to fall. By the time your footstep found my door, I felt nothing at all. Love arrived too late for me, like summer after snow. The fields had long been empty, with nothing left to grow. I once would have believed in us, in promises and plans, but time had slipped between my fingers, like water through my hands. You brought a light I used to see, a warmth I used to know, but winter stayed inside my chest, refusing still to go. You trace tomorrow in the air with gentle, hopeful lines. But I was staring at goodbye between the silent signs. If only you had come before the nights had turned so cold, before I locked away my heart in silence wrapped in gold. You were everything I needed, everything I dreamed. But dreams grow tired of waiting, and nothing's what it seems. Love arrived too late for me. When I had stopped believing, it knocked upon a silent soul already past the grieving. You offered me a second chance, a place where I could stay. But I had learned to walk alone and slowly fade away. We parted in the evening rain with words we didn't say. You came to me with perfect love, but love had lost its way. The morning broke without a sound, no footsteps on the wooden floor. Your cup remained beside the sink, but you were there no more. The curtains moved in gentle air, like nothing had been torn apart. The world went on in quiet ways while something left my heart. I stood beneath the empty sky with questions in my hand. The street looked just the way it did, but I could barely stand. Your side of the bed was cold, the pillow smooth and still. The silence pressed against my chest with unexpected will. Alone since that day, I learned the weight of air, how heavy every breath can be when no one's standing there. The calendar on the kitchen wall kept turning page by page, but time refused to comfort me or soften up the ache. Friends would ask if I was fine, I'd nod and look away, smiling like a practice line with nothing left to say. The radio filled the quiet room with songs about new starts, but every lyric felt too bright for fractured, fragile hearts. I walked the park we used to love, past benches carved with names. The lake still held the evening light, but nothing felt the same. Alone since that day, the nights grew twice as long. The moon would hang above the roof like an unfinished song. I kept your jacket by the door in case you changed your mind, as if the wind might bring you back through streets you left behind. The mirror showed a braver face than what I felt inside. I mastered how to stand upright while something slowly died. The house became a hollow place with echoes on the stairs. Every room remembered you in quiet little flares. I tried to fill the afternoons with work and borrowed noise, but even crowded avenues couldn't drown your voice. Alone since that day, I measured life in size, counted all the hours between the last goodbyes. Winter came and winter went without a single sign that healing had begun at all or drawn a different line. I watched the seasons shift again like scenes in passing trains. Faces blurred beyond the glass, but you remained. I folded up the photographs and boxed away the past, but memories are stubborn things, they're never built to last. Some nights I'd almost hear you call from somewhere down the hall. I'd hold my breath and close my eyes and feel the silent fall. Alone since that day, I grew used to the rain. How steady drops can teach a heart to live with quiet pain. And if tomorrow brings a dawn that looks the same as then, I'll still be here remembering the day you left and when. The sun fell low behind the roofs in color soft and gold. The sky was brushed with quiet fire like stories never told. A breeze moved through the city lights with something warm and blue. The twilight held a fragile glow, an evening that looked like you. The windows caught the fading day in amber, rose, and gray. I stood beside the riverbank and watched the light decay. Your laughter seemed to drift across the water's gentle skin, like echoes of a summer past that once had lived within. An evening that looked like you, soft around the edges, tender as a whispered truth between unspoken pledges. The street lamps blinked awake one by one, like stars learning to shine. The air was thick with memories of your hand touching mine. The cafe where we used to sit still hummed with quiet sound. Two empty chairs beside the glass where we once lingered long. The sky turned deeper shades of blue, then violet and near black. Each color held a part of you that time could not take back. An evening that looked like you, gentle but leaving soon, like sunlight slipping through my hands or a fading June. The first star trembled in the dark above the distant trees. I felt your name within the wind, carried by the breeze. I walk beneath the city signs, neon softly bright, but every glow felt borrowed light against the coming night. The river mirrored scattered gold and silver in the shade, like promises we used to make that slowly start to fade. An evening that looked like you, quiet and almost near, close enough to feel your warmth but never truly here. The horizon blurred in tender haze where day and night collide. I thought I saw your silhouette walking by my side, a passing car, a fleeting glance, reflections in the rain. For just a second I believed you'd come to me again. An evening that looked like you, soft, unfinished, slow, like something beautiful and brief that I can't let go. The moon rose pale above the roofs with calm and silver grace. Its light fell softly on the streets and on my upturned face. I stayed until the sky grew dark and colors slipped away, holding on to what remained of you within that day. The house still stands upon the hill with windows facing west. The paint is peeling from the walls, but it remembers best. The porch we built with borrowed nails still creaks beneath the sky. It holds the weight of whispered dreams and promises gone by. The garden where we planted hope now grows in quiet shade. The roses bloom without our hands where love once stayed. I walk the hallway slow and still, my fingers on the frame. Each doorway keeps a trace of you, like echoes of your name. Kitchen light above the sink still flickers now and then, as if it knows the nights we stood and talked of when and when, where love once stayed. The air feels warm and thin, as if your laughter lingers there and might return again. The table bears a subtle mark from cups we used to share, two circles pressed into the wood of moments unaware. The curtains fade in afternoon where sunlight used to fall. I hear your footsteps in the dust that drifts along the hall. The clock upon the mantelpiece still ticks in steady rhyme. It never paused the day you left, nor slowed the hands of time where love once stayed. The silence hums so low, like something sacred in the walls that only we would know. The bedroom holds a quiet hush, the bed too wide at night. Your pillow keeps its hollow shape bathed in silver light. I open drawers of folded past, old letters tied with thread. Your careful handwriting still alive in words we never said. The mirror in the corner room reflects a softer face than who I am without your touch in this forgotten place where loved ones stayed. The floors recall our feet, the rhythm of a life we made incomplete. The fireplace is cold and gray, but once it held a flame. We sat beside its trembling glow and whispered out our names. Outside the wind moves through the trees like breath across the years. It carries faint familiar tones of laughter mixed with tears. The staircase bends beneath my step as though it recognizes the way we'd pause halfway between our doubts and our disguises. Where loved ones stayed, the walls are standing strong, but something tender left with you and hasn't stayed for long. I stand beneath the fading dusk with keys still in my hand. This house is just a shell of wood without what we once planned. If I should close the door tonight and turn the lock away, I know a part of me will live where loved ones stay.